Hey gang, it's your pal Rob again, and welcome back to the playground. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at part 2 of the diptych that I began in the previous video, which you can see here. This painting takes a different approach than I have typically done on this channel, but that's okay. It kind of reminds me a little bit of our late friend Bob Ross, who's one of my favorite painters, and I watched him often growing up. If you'd like, please like this video and subscribe to the channel, comment, and you know the drill. It really helps me out as I try to build this artistic channel of mine. Also, if you'd like to make any purchases or just check out my wares, please visit RobsMentalPlayground.com, and if you so choose, check out any of my social media. Those are all Rob's Mental Playground as well. Alright, without further ado, let's go into the second half of this piece and see what wild things come out of this brain of mine. Let's go. I begin this half of the diptych by laying down a thin coat of water so I have more time to manipulate and blend the background paint before it dries. Again, with acrylics, the drying time is extremely fast, so I have to be very decisive and pick and choose my colors wisely here. I did manipulate the reference photo so it looks more like a sunset, and this will add a nice contrast between the two halves of this piece. I block in some basic cloud shapes, again working from background to foreground. Once I'm satisfied with that, I again lay in sections where I want the other elements of the piece to be. I've got an area for where the river will be, and I block in some tree shapes in the background here. I know the water looks a little green and murky at this point, but that will change towards the end of the piece. I tend to work from dark to light, so that's why right now that looks that way. I put in some other more detailed tree forms and get to more highlighted tones. After this, on the right hand side of the piece, I put in some basic dark tree forms, and again, this is a combination of palm trees and just a generic kind of foresty oak or maple looking tree as well. So there's a variety of textures I have to be aware of. The similarities between this half and the first half of this piece are the color scheme within the trees themselves. That is what's going to unite them. I then move on and add some blues to the water, as well as some violets and other colors to reflect our sunset tones in the sky. I add some celestial star shapes, and it wouldn't be a painting of mine if I didn't have those in there. We're all done with it. Let's see what the final product looks like. Isolated, this is definitely a lot different than the first half of the piece, but let's take a look at these two together and let's put them in some frames for good measure. This is the final piece. What are your thoughts about it? Do you like it? Do you like the color contrast between the two? Please let me know in the comments. Well, that's all for now. It's RobsMentalPlayground.com and Rob's Mental Playground on all social media. Thank you for stopping by the playground today, and please, be kind to each other.